Hi, this is Ellie with Full Moonlight Tarot 20, and this is your daily tarot reading. Now, this to me looks like a third party situation, like a love triangle. So, I had one card come out reversed, and I checked the entire deck, and this was the only card reversed in the entire deck. And I normally don't take reversals. I don't like reading reverse cards, but this clearly meant to come out reversed, so I'm going to take it as reversed. I have a Knight of Swords here, I've got the Lovers, and I have the Page of Wands. The Knight of Swords brings swift and sudden news that can be upsetting. The Sword cards are all very much head over heart, so they don't usually bode well for any kind of romantic relationship. Now I've got the Lovers here. Now you know that the Lovers can mean a relationship, love, lovers. It also means choice. And to me, because now I have here the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck, that is also like a third party card. And now to me, this means two things. So either, and take it as it resonates, this might not be a reading, don't make it fit, but I see two different scenarios. I either see you, the viewer, who has feelings for someone who is in another relationship. And there clearly was attraction on both sides because the other person with the Lover's card, that choice is represented there. And that person chose the other person, didn't choose the viewer. However, for whatever reason, I mean, there could have been many reasons which don't have to reflect negatively on you. Now with the Page of Wands and with the Knight of Swords, they are not happy where they're at. They are not happy at all. There's a ton of conflict going on. The Page of Cups, again, means bad news. It means upsetting things happening in your relationship, upsetting things happening in your love life. It can mean a bad sex life. It can mean a whole bunch of different negative things that are happening. And with the Wheel of Fortune that I pulled as a clarifier, this is the karma card. They're now catching karma because, or they're playing out the karma within that relationship they have. So this might be a very toxic connection that they chose over the other person, the viewer, possibly, because maybe they're in a trauma bond. We had a trauma bond reading yesterday. A trauma bond is when you come from a very, very toxic background. Your family life at home when you were growing up was very, very toxic. And you learned to survive and you learned how to grow comfortable in a very toxic environment. So now, as an adult, you choose a partner who is going to reenact your parents' and your family life's toxicity in this relationship you're in. You are completely reenacting all the things you went through as a child, watching what your parents did to each other, because the toxin, quite frankly, makes you feel more comfortable than some healthy relationship. The healthy relationship scares you or might seem boring to you because you're so used to the toxin and you're so used to the adrenaline of walking on eggshells around the other partner, never knowing when to expect a blow up from the other person, never knowing whether today is going to be a good day or a bad day with that partner. You've grown so used to that having a healthy relationship that's based on love and respect and kindness might seem boring to you, and maybe you feel like you don't deserve that. So it seems to me that this person is going through that at this time, and they're not having a good time of it. So now the other way I see this is that this is you that's in another relationship, and you have your eye on somebody else, and or you're in love with somebody else, and you're about to find out that you're about to find out that this person chose somebody over you, and it's going to break your heart by the looks of it. And I'm sorry, but this is what might happen. Or you might hear that you might know that this person is another connection, and maybe you're about to hear that they're about to have a baby, or any other kind of news that they just got engaged and they're about to be married. And this news is going to really rattle your world in a negative way. But here, the Wheel of Fortune, it just means that this is the time for you to maybe let this go. Let this go for now, and know that better times are coming. That this is definitely a time where things are going to be rough, but better times are coming. The wheel of fortune is always turning. The wheel of karma is always turning. So this was a rather lengthy reading. I'm hoping that things will work out for whoever this reading resonated with. Don't worry, things will always work out in the end. They usually do. Even if times seem really bleak, everything happens for a reason. And if someone is very toxic, you don't want them in your life. You need somebody who is healed and whole and can contribute what you can contribute to a relationship. And maybe there is a reason that you are not meant to be with this person at this time, at least for this time, because maybe you both need that time apart to do some healing on yourselves in order to maybe one day come together and have a healthy relationship. And that's what I have for you today. Love and light. I will talk with you tomorrow.